Can you mix business with friendship? Let's get into it. If you don't know, this is the You Know For Sure podcast featuring B. Simone and Megan Ashley, and they are very good friends, and their podcast has just abruptly ended. And this is exactly why I want to talk about this, because there's a lot of great things that come from friendship, but when it comes to the long game, do you have these set values, these set communication in order to see it through, in order to see your goals and your projects together flourish? And I think it's just so funny how the title of the podcast is You Know For Sure, but they clearly didn't know for sure that the podcast and the relationship was going to work out. So the spiritual message is you never really know for sure. If you're new here, my name is Supernova Jazz. I'm the creator of the Astro Tea podcast, astrologer, and overall wellness creator freak. So let's get into it. With the Sun and Mars and Libra right now in sidereal astrology, there is a lot of just pairs either pairing up or breaking up. Mars represents momentum, passion, anger, just trying to get things done at a speed that is of lightning. And the Sun is exposing what doesn't allow things to take off, to continue the flow of it in your partnerships. I definitely relate to this topic. I've started projects with friends, have ended friendships because it didn't pan out. So I want to ask you guys, what do you think? Should you completely steer away from mixing friendships and business, or should you go about it with a smart approach? Or should you go about it with a smart approach? A little bit about them. They have been really good friends, and it seems like there's just been a disconnection with the friendship level. However, B. Simone still wanted to maintain the business friendship, and you could tell Megan she didn't feel that. Because for real, how do you transition from not really liking that person personally or not connecting with them personally to just being if it ain't about money, don't talk to me about it? And B. Simone has had a history of speaking about not wanting to partner up with men that have a 9-to-5. She wants the hustle mentality. I mean, even when her good friend, DC Young Fly's wife, when she passed away, she wanted you to see her grieving process by looking at her close friends. In order for you to get to her close friends, you had to pay. I'm not a licensed professional. I'm not going to call her narcissist. But we all carry narcissistic traits. So how do we not think too much about ourselves when we need to relate to others, when we need to connect with others, when we need to really balance out the people that love us and making sure that they are also being seen and heard? And I got to say that past experience with B. Simone and what she's been seen to do in the public eye is kind of maybe an example in some context as to what one person wanted to do, because she stated she just wanted a business relationship with Megan, and how the other person was just conflicted, what? I love you, I can't sit here and fake the funk. I've experienced abrupt relationships ending when it came to my podcast and doing a podcast with a co-host, and it just felt like we weren't on the same page. We didn't take it seriously. However, it definitely could have been remedied. The friendship could have been remedied. Everything is possible. There's always solutions with calm, compassionate communication. And the cliche is boundaries. You have to set boundaries. You have to respect the other person's boundary. You don't have to do anything, but if you care for that person, you want to maintain that relationship, you should. So this is just something we can use an example, especially with the astrology that is relating to it, to calmly approach our relationships, to still maintain your passion and your love and your admiration for others. However, if you want to have a good flow within your relationships, there needs to be a meet in the middle. So it's not always about you. On the other hand, I've had some amazing friendships be birthed out of projects and passions for similar interests. So it definitely is possible, I feel. However, there needs to be that like-minded energy, that spiritual and that practical, valuable mix in order to have it